20 years or longer as a result of the new statutory requirements. About me, I'm a boy mom. It's the best thing in the world for those of you who have not tried it. And this will always be my favorite picture, so every time you see me make a presentation, I will be posting this picture. Keep in mind how big this little guy's gonna get for a second. But at the end of the day, what motivates me are my kids. Because I do deal with a lot of cases with kids. And in the back of your mind, you always think about your own children when you do that, no matter how hard you try not to. And obviously, at the end of the day, it's a little different, you know, as far as Bill or Mercedes is concerned. I mean, yes, it's the client, and we care about the client, we devote ourselves to the client, but at the end of the day, I've got kids that are impacted by the decisions I make and the decisions my clients make on behalf of that, or the decisions their spouses make. By the way, where did he go? Did Bill leave? Oh my goodness, are you serious right now? Anyway, so these are Bill's sons. They are Christos' godfather. Oh. You know, that's his daughter and his 2 sons. Obviously, none of these kids look like that any longer. So y'all need to tell them I showed pictures of these kids up here. And this is the office. So, there we go. Watch this. Wait.
That's timing, Marie, we planned that.
Bill's wife Joy and I used to work together. If you believe it or not, when TJ was little, he used to be able to crawl under my desk and draw little notes and little pictures for me. This is the office. You all know and have heard me talk about Allie. She took her LSATs over the weekend. She's trying to get into law school. Positive vibes, please. That is Mary Lou. She is at her 55th year of practice. She is gradually phasing out, and basically the office, Wagstaff and Pitelis, is Pitelis. And that is Tila, also pictured with my son. I like this in particular, Wagstaff and Pitelis. In our natural habitat. I'm a part of a lot of boards, and it's incredibly important, and the reason I do this, and you can tell prospective clients this, is family law doesn't have a jury. Can you imagine if family law had a jury? If a divorce was decided by a jury, we'd be in a lot of trouble. So what we do have is we have judges, and the importance of me being involved in the legal community, it helps our clients. And the reason why it helps our clients more than anything else is because when you get a brand spanking new judge, no matter what they've practiced, they stick them in family law first. 100% of the time, I'm walking in that room with somebody that has no idea about family law. And I always joke around, but it's true, God never intended me to be the smartest person in the room. But a lot of times I am, because they don't know anything. So what I try to do in getting involved in these organizations, and this is the Oysteros, they know it's there. And this is the Inns of Court, and I'm on both of these committees. Is that I usually get to those judges first. Yes, my reputation precedes me. Yes, I've heard it's good. That's the word on the street. But I want to get in front of them so they put a face to a name, so when I get in front of them in court, it's not the first time they're seeing me. They know who I am. So Allie and I did a 5K at Disney. We were freezing. It was fun. Kind of a team building exercise. As you can tell, I look cold, don't I? Ugh. It was so cold. It was nice though. But again, I joke with Allie that she's part of my retirement plan, so we're all hoping she gets into law school like this year. All right, you hear me talk a lot about divorces. We do more than that, and this is pretty much a comprehensive list of everything that I do. Yes, divorce and everything that goes with it. Establishing paternity, time sharing, and child support. They don't call it custody any longer. Children are condos. I didn't create the word. The legislature created the word. The Supreme Court created the word. Grandparent custody. As you can imagine, we live in Florida. We have a lot of older people, and unfortunately, a lot of times their kids can't take care of their kids. So we get a lot of grandparent custody. Not a great state for that, candidly speaking. I mean, we were very, parents' rights first, no matter how bad the parent, unfortunately. So it's incredibly important to be well versed in this. A lot of these cases, relative adoption cases, 751 adoption cases, Catholic charity adoption cases, we get referrals from other attorneys because they don't do them. Prenup and postnuptial agreements, I am a guardian ad litem, which means I also represent children in divorce cases, and I am, as I've said before, a Supreme Court certified mediator. The more I do, the more I know, it benefits the client at the end of the day. How does the process work? Super important. Super important. My consultation is $350 for somebody that walks off the street. My consultation for BNI members and their referral is free. There is no reason somebody can't talk to a lawyer. Oof. Absolutely no reason. A lot of people are trying now to do it on their own. Why? Thank you. There is no excuse, guys. I've been doing this 23 years. I know it like the back of my hand. I can sit and talk to one of you guys and things will start popping in my head. You know, I mean, there is no reason for people not to talk to me, even if they can't afford to hire me. I can lead them in the right direction. I can meet with clients for my consult fee, $350, help them fill out the documents. Again, things I do for BNI members in the referrals. There is no reason. I can spend an entire 20 minutes talking about things that go wrong when people DIY divorces. I can spend all day talking about it. If you have any of the following: children, house, retirement, business, stay-at-home mom, let's be honest, a marriage, you need to talk to a lawyer. I can't stress this enough. And when people come to me after that, and they've already finalized, it's too late. The average cost of a wedding in Florida is $28,000. My retainer for a contested case, refundable, is $7,500. My ideal referral, all the things. We're looking at Jessica Alba. We're thinking, oh, she's an actress. Oh, she also owns a company called The Honest Company. Brings in quite a bit of revenue. It's public record. One of the things you guys will notice is nobody walks into my office unless I've looked them up, down, sideways. Every single public record I can find, everything I need to know. I want them to know that I know them before they walk in the door. It's incredibly important. You want to be prepared when you walk into court, and it starts with the moment you meet the client. How to refer me: other family law attorneys, criminal attorneys, man, if it gets to that point, it can get hairy. Estate planning attorneys, financial advisors, coaches, hairstylists, and therapists. Because people like to complain to just about anybody if they're yes. How to contact me: take a picture of that. Allie, Anne Maria, and office. Email introduction. Because I can't call, and please don't give out my cell phone unless I will say it's okay. And more importantly, you never know a woman until you meet her in court. Amen.